Hello, hello, beautiful soul tribe. I got cut off on the divine feminine video. We were just finishing up with the divine feminine energies and about to move into the divine masculine energies. So I'm going to make this the divine masculines video. Please hit the like, share, or subscribe button if you haven't already. I really appreciate you guys, the ones who have. Thank you for being part of my tribe, you beautiful, beautiful feminine and masculine energies. I love you guys so much. I love your energy. I'm so blessed to be part of your tribe. So I really appreciate your support, okay? Before we get onto the divine masculine, though, divine feminine, we were just finishing up the last part of the divine feminine energy. So please go watch that video if you just find this one. It's labeled, I think, divine feminine. Self-acceptance is bringing divine bliss, and divine has accepted our offering, because that's what that was talking about. But it's about acceptance of self for the divine feminine right now, and then self-sufficiency. So I'm going to read these two cards, and then we're going to move to the masculine. Divine feminine. So it's about our heart chakra, and we have acceptance here, we have embracing here, and then Spirit was talking to us about self-acceptance here, patience, right? Patience and trusting in the divine, trusting in your feelings, feeling your feelings as they arise, and how that's going to empower us, right? So please go watch that video. But it talks about it's time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love, right? Spirit's teaching us how to set boundaries of self-love, but they're not boundaries of protection, okay? They're boundaries of love. There's a difference, Spirit's been teaching me, because the divine is our protector. Spirit, your connection with the divine means you are always protected, feminine, no matter where he sends you, no matter where the universe sends you, God sends you, you are always protected, okay? So it's about giving ourselves boundaries of self-love, loving ourselves, accepting ourselves. It says, I accept myself the way I am, and I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about my life than how I feel about myself. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. I honor what my body is asking for, and if I am unsure, I will ask myself, what can I do to be healthier and more balanced than I am now? I dwell upon all that is right in my life, not what is wrong. That's important. And I have gratitude, right? It's important to think of every blessing, whether it's the breath we take, the children we make, or the dreams we dream, right? The home we built, whatever it is, divine feminine, it's like us, we're emotional beings. So it's like when we can keep our attitudes of gratitude, focusing on the blessings and everything that's going right, no matter if there's 10 things going wrong and one thing going right. Spirit wants us to focus on that one thing that's going right, okay? Because that's how we walk in gratitude and in divine energy, and we call in even higher frequency, higher divine energy. But when we're picking things apart with worry, fear, anxiety, and doubt, and control, trying to control, we're outside of our own divine energy, and we create more obstacles than are needed. Trust me, I've been guilty of this, so I can speak on this, you know. And it's okay if you find yourself in those lower energies. Those are, that's, we've been conditioned in those ways. But we're being retrained not to be in those energies, not to focus in those ways, because we're here changing the world, okay? We're here reprogramming ourselves and reprogramming the world we exist in for our children and our children's children, and all the beautiful promises God has given us, okay? So it says, I accept my life as it is now, and I move forward from here. And we're definitely going through a lot of change and completion, divine feminine. It's about accepting the changes as they come upon you, growing your understanding, your divine connection within those changes, and then embracing and having acceptance and inner peace and trust as you move through those changes. Okay, and then we've got self-sufficiency. By finding material security without being materialistic, I will gain satisfaction, stability, and inner strength. I am resourceful. I put in the effort to be responsible for supplying fundamental needs in my life, such as shelter, food, water, and clothing. I take responsibility for where I am now, where I find myself in life as I move forward. I get in touch with the trust. I get in touch with and trust my innate wisdom, which tells me that I will be provided with all I need. We don't need another other than the divine and our own capabilities, divine feminine. When we give another power over our well-being, our stability, our finances, or when we become materialistic and think that we got to have this and we got to have that, we give our power away. We take our own empowerment away from the self, and we give it to another. And that opens us up to needing to learn some lessons of empowerment, okay? Lessons of providing with being, lessons of being provided for by the divine is what I'm hearing, okay? So that's what I had for the divine feminine. Let me pull the current goddess energy and we're going to move to the masculine. What is the current goddess energy for these divine feminines? We've got Green Tara, the Buddha of enlightened action, and yeah, we had this on my last reading. These two came up. The Empress of Protection, Our Lady of Guadalupe. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. So remember, I guess it's important for us to remember right now, divine feminines. We're safe and divinely protected, and we are held in love always. And the Green Tara is talking about enlightened action. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. No matter what, it's what your heart's telling you to do in every given moment. That's what Spirit's teaching us how to follow. Right? First, we've had to unstop all those stopped up emotions where we were trying to be tough so that we can feel our hearts. At least for me, that's what it's been. All right, divine feminine, you're beautiful. Let's move to the divine masculine here. So masculines, you're being taught about embracing the heart of God. So let me look and read out of the book for the divine masculine, embracing the heart of God. That's a number 9, which speaks about, you're moving into a time of completion yourself. Right now, you're aligning with the heart of God, bringing your wishes, deciding what is in your heart. What are your wishes? What is your wish that you want fulfilled as you move into your completions and your offerings towards the divine? Heart of God. You are a part of something profound, divine masculine. A divine calling and privilege. It is the role of it is the role of being inspired and being the inspirer, inspiring another upon this earth. The women and men who have hearts capable of bliss. Bliss is what we feel when we let God in. The heart opens and we cannot speak for the sensation of it. It cannot be described. Great hearts can tolerate mystery. They can bear the enormity of divine bliss beyond analysis and description and simply be. You don't have to do anything with it, you see. To be the inspiration is to have a heart open to the divine. It's a life calling. Your heart is an inspirational force to be loved, recognized, and protected for the precious catalyst of divine awakening that it is. Be led by your heart. God is in it, speaking through it, calling you forth to love. And the love that flows through your heart filters out through your toes, dripping on those beneath you as stars falling from heaven. This oracle holds a message for you, direct from the divine. You have a sacred purpose to fulfill upon this earth, and it's all sorted out. This situation, this issue, this awakening that you seek and are living even now is held lovingly in the hands of the divine Creator. The Creator says to you, leave it with me. It's all unfolding in perfection. I am alive in your heart. I am your heart. That's beautiful. Here's the poem, Divine Masculine. When souls are touched with love sublime and hearts unleash the wonder found, a promise made somewhere in time, of words that speak without a sound. In gratitude, we transcend space and bless the gifts we now can keep of thoughts caress in soft embrace, and eyes allowed in joy to weep. The moment's song that we compose will leave this life with no regret, and carry forth what we impose, to chart again a course once set. For what we have is ours to own, each breath a step we measure sweet. Together now we wait alone, and walk in peace, our heart is complete. Wow. Wow, masculine. Guys, and this is that embracing energy again. I'm feeling lightheaded right now with the stuff that I'm hearing. Masculine, it's truly not about controlling. It's not about, are you in a connection with your feminine or not? It's, are you surrendered to the divine, right? Or as you surrender your heart to the divine brings you and your feminine into your energetic unions, which brings you into the physical unions, if that's what you guys have chosen, right? Not every divine pair is going to choose to be in their physical union, and that's okay. And some, you guys, are going to be in physical union. But that physical union, it's truly two becoming one, is what I'm hearing. It's almost like two in one body kind of thing. Wow. Anyways, guys, give me 1 second. I need to take a sip of my soda after that. Let me get a drink of, or water or something. Where is it? Give me 1 second, you guys. Wow. I need to get a water. 1 second. Okay, let's dig into this because masculine, this is really powerful energy that I don't even know where to begin. Hold on. Let me just listen to spirit for a second on this. They're telling me, masculine, you've been praying for something. Okay? Maybe it's a transformation of yourself or your feminine, and you're getting an answered prayer for a sacred union. Masculines who have been praying, feminines are making a divine offering right now of their emotions, working through their feelings, learning how to trust and embrace the inner peace. Okay? Whatever this prayer you've had of these sacred unions, I thought the feminines have been praying for these unions. Feminines, maybe you have, but what I'm getting right here is it's the masculines who are getting an answered prayer of a sacred union, and there is going to be an energetic transmutation, okay, after a retreat from one another. Masculines are the guardian. Masculines are our guardian energies, divine feminine, of heaven on earth. Masculine, oh my goodness. What am I seeing here, Spirit? Hold on. Father's listening. We are creating for the golden path. Okay, masculine. I might have to go to the book. I want to go to the book for... Do I have this book, Spirit? I think I have this book out. 1 second, y'all. What'd I do with it? Where is this book, Spirit? I know I have it. No, it's in here. Okay, so what do you want me to read, Spirit? Which one do you want me to read about? 1 second. Okay, we're going to read about sacred union first, divine masculine. You've been praying about this. Let's talk about this real quick. What does it mean, Spirit? What is sacred union speaking about here? Sacred union. A touch, word, or glance reveals your beloved. A current friendship may blossom into something more. An everyday connection transforms into a physical or spiritual relationship. With the blessing of the divine, love becomes all-embracing. This is your season of love, a timeline for romance and happiness. Honor yourself in all your relationships by celebrating their divinity. Raise up and care for your friendships, unions, and partnerships as your most precious treasures. You are a beautiful soul, masculine. Look within and you will see it. There is a pearl in your heart. Close your eyes and feel it. Within each other you discover love's infinite spiritual realm. In union with the divine, you can come to know the greatest love of all. It's not masculine. I feel like you've been praying to be in union with your feminines, right? That physical union that some are going to get to experience, right? And it's an energetic union, masculine. And in order to get your answered prayer, you first have to transmute. You guys are on a break or a retreat from one another, right? You guys, it's like this retreat is necessary to bring masculine into the divine union with the divine. In order to get whatever you're praying about, masculine, in order to get that answered prayer, it's gonna come with this divine union within the self before it's gonna come into the physical. Okay. Right now, I feel like masculines, you guys are withdrawn. You're withdrawn from others. You're withdrawn from your feminine because you're learning how to transmute your energies, your lower energies, the energies of getting your prayer the way you expect it, right? The energy of controlling things the way you think they should be. The energies of unforgiveness and resentment, those things are being purged in the masculine right now as they are separated from the feminines in the physical. And that's okay. That's the way it's supposed to be. It's not about a physical union, you guys. It's truly about that inner alchemy that brings you into the divine union and being able to embrace. And let's read about embracing, because feminines, that was the feminine and the masculine energy. What is embracing talking about here? Let me see. Embrace. A new opportunity is coming your way. To grasp it, you must love, accept, and embrace the many aspects of your personalities. This is for feminine and masculine. You can do this by listing all the things you like and don't like about yourself. That does say that, but Spirit telling me to tell you guys, don't focus on the things you don't like about yourself. Accept those things about yourself. You don't got to focus on them. Focus on the things that you love about yourself, that you want to grow and expand within yourself, and the things that you've been holding yourself back, blaming yourself for, judging yourself for, trying to fix yourself. God is the only one that can fix any of us, and that happens when we come into the sacred union with the divine. Okay? So be aware of those things, yes, but don't focus on those things is what I'm getting. Include the qualities you are proud of and those that you are trying to hide, that make you feel uncomfortable or ashamed. List everything good or bad that you think describes you. Look carefully at the list of things you don't like and identify the positives in every negative. So that's what I was trying to say. Don't focus on the negative of those things. Be aware of those things, okay? But dig out the positive. What is it? What has those negative things taught you about yourself? What has those negative things taught you about another, or taught you that, what doesn't resonate with you? They're there for a reason, masculine, not to hold you in shame, regret, condemnation, doubt, fear, or that you're not good enough. Those things are there to trigger you into your divine union, into transmuting those things, okay? It says, then go through the positive qualities and explore their limitations or negative components. With practice, you will come to realize there are no positives or negatives, as every quality you possess serves a valuable purpose. That's what I was just trying to tell you, right? It's not about good or bad, positive or negative. It's about everything is an experience, and every experience, you guys, every person, everything that we experience is the one goal of the sacred union with the divine. That is the purpose of everything, to bring us into divine union with the divine, with spirit. You can call him whatever you want, right? The creator. We'll call him the creator of all that is, resides within each one of us and resides in each and every everything you see, everything you experience. So how can any one thing be good or bad? It's an experience. And when we can learn to accept all experience as a divine tool, right? To remember, he's the potter, we're the clay, okay? So those experiences are the clay wheel, the wheel, right? The molding wheel, whatever you call that thing. And we're the clay on that wheel of the experience. And the divine, when we're in union, we're aware that the potter is shaping us into a masterpiece of some creation, right? But when we walk through life asleep, unaware that there is a potter that is shaping us, okay, it can cause us to attach to lower energies and thinking that we're the potter. And so we got to blame ourselves for whatever creation has been created, and we got to condemn ourselves for not making right choices and things like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, God is always in control, is my point here. And every experience has a valuable purpose. It says, accepting and loving all facets of you equally brings wholeness and balance. Through this, you are better able to see and grasp the opportunities life constantly presents for you. That's beautiful. And then now we're going to read about transmutation, masculine, and then we're going to dig in a little bit more here. Transmutation. You are undergoing a deep spiritual change. Creative and healing energies surround you. Old habits and thought patterns are being transformed at a deep inner level. You will soon experience a renewed sense of well-being and creativity that will have a lasting and positive impact on your life. Listen to beautiful music and meditate, for this will quicken and smooth the process. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light. Now look with the golden light and see a beautiful violet flame burning. Imagine the thought patterns that no longer serve you entering this flame and being transformed into supportive, insightful beliefs. Bless the past, the change is now taking place, and your glowing, beautiful future. Oh, that's great, masculine. Okay, so let's dig in. Let's talk about sacred union, masculine. Let's see what Spirit's working with the masculine currently as they're coming into this divine union. Let's see what Spirit wants to say about sacred union for the divine masculine, please, Spirit. What do you want to talk about for the masculine in this sacred union of the divine? Let's see. Compassion. So learning to be more compassionate with yourself and others. Yeah, you're gaining clarity, masculine, about compassion and how to be compassionate. Compassion, that the divine is compassionate. Okay, be compassionate with all your intentions, I'm hearing. But it says clarity. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. So, masculine, the divine is giving you clarity about something here. Let me see what I can pull out of that for you guys. Where do you want me to go, Spirit? Okay. So, you're gaining clarity, masculine. Let's talk about it. Tell me about masculine. And it's this divine direction, divine intervention, divine clarity here, masculine. What do you want? Okay. About what direction do you want to move in, masculine? Choose your path. Your direction guardian is telling you where you need to go, who you need to be with. Okay? Choose your path, masculine. Who, what, where, when. You're getting divine clarity on what is going to bring you your inner peace. Okay? Spirit's telling you to trust that. What direction? Tell me about this direction that the masculines are moving towards, Spirit. Let's see. Protection, masculine. You are protected and you are, okay, you're also your divine, remember, you're the guardians, masculine. You are the divine feminine's guardian. Okay, you are the divine incarnate. Think about this. You literally are the divine. When you're in your sacred union, you are the divine walking among this world. And the feminine keeps hearing, we're divinely protected. We're divinely protected. The divine is our protector, and he wants to use you in that energy of protection for the divine feminines. We're not supposed to be striving or coming against these feminine spirits saying, right? You are her guardian. You are her protector. It's time to move on your path and choose your path. And understand, yeah, you're being enlightened about this. You know what you're supposed to be doing, Spirit saying, masculines. Don't let your egos and the world, the illusion of the world around you, keep you off of your path, is what I'm hearing. And you are protected also, masculine. You are the guardians of the divine feminine. The divine feminines are here planting these seeds. They planted this seed within you, did they not? They're here to continue to grow and water these seeds, but they're going to need protection. Okay? That is your role, masculine. It's time for you to get on this path. You're being given clarity about this because the divine, you're coming into union with the divine. He's telling me to tell you he's been patient with you. The divine's he's going to be patient with you. But not, I'm hearing in my mind, not one hair on my divine feminines will be harmed. And if it happens and you, right, like the divine's protecting these feminines, not one hair will be harmed on the divine feminines. Okay? But masculine, your role is to step into the role as the protector. Okay? This is the job God assigned you to do. Yeah, there's God. That's my God card. Simplicity. It's simple, masculine. Follow your direction, Spirit saying. It's simple. Get on your path. Choose your path wisely. You've been praying about this divine feminine. You've been praying about this union. And Spirit's going to answer your prayer, but it's going to come with you coming into the sacred union and having clarity of what path you're meant to be on and what your role in this path is. And then simply following direction is what I'm hearing, masculine, okay? You've been going through a purification, and it's feeling like a spiritual battle. I know. Feminine's been going through it too. But remember, you are protected. Just as you are meant to be this protector of this realm, not just your divine feminine, but you're a protector of the innocent, masculine. As you're meant to be this protector, okay, you also are going, you've been having a battle for this right. Battle to step into your energy and your role, your blessings and your gifts. Battle for your answered prayers, it feels like. But it's not necessarily battle, and it feels like battle. And it is in a way. But remember, God is in control of all experience. So it feels like we're in this battle. We're in a spiritual battle because that's kind of what it is. But at the same time, it's used for God's purpose to put us in our role. In each role we're meant to be in, to give us our strength, to give us our awareness, to bring us our clarity of the divine. Okay, as you move into your path, you're going to move into your abundance, masculine. Tell me about answered prayers. What are these masculines getting answered prayers about here? A change, masculine, a change that you're going to have courage to make, that is in your heart, that delights you. Okay, so you're going to have courage to make a change to move in your delight, and I'm pretty sure it's towards your feminines, okay, or with your feminines in some way, and it's bringing in blessings. So let's talk about this a little bit more. Tell me, why is courage here for the masculine? Divine timing, trusting in the divine, masculine. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared or leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. So masculine, you'll know when it's time. And I feel like it's time now. Masculine, you've been held. I feel like masculines have been held back, right? Waiting on something, on divine timing. And it's associated with where the feminine is, with what she's going through, okay? But as things are coming into a unity of alignment here, you're getting clarity of the path, and the doors are opening. I'm hearing there's a door opening. What's this change? Feelings. Yes, it's the divine feminine dealing with her feelings, masculine. That's what's changing. And so you're also need to change your own viewpoints in the way you deal with your feelings. When you guys come into an alignment, you're both doing this work individually within self, and you're whole within self. You're already in the sacred union with the divine within self. Then it gets to manifest in the physical. It says emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. Masculine, that's what's changing. It's going to take you courage to feel your feelings, just like the divine feminine, and you will be delighted once you do this. You surrender these things to the divine, and you move through it. You flow through the energy instead of trying to be tough and macho and just accepting the hardships as something you got to fix, right? Be content through the experience, Spirit saying. It says you can learn to rest in what you already have and already are. Suddenly you remember, I'm always resting in God. Okay? So masculine, you guys are on this energy of need, or you're retreating so you can transmute. What are masculines currently transmuting, Spirit? You're learning to surrender to the divine, masculine, making it God's. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from prison of my dear Lord. Nothing is yours, masculine. It is all the divine's. No person, place, or thing, no job, not even your dreams. Okay? So you're having to retreat, and this is what's up, masculine. This is beautiful. You are being brought into sacred union and surrendering your power for the divine's power, right? Your perspective for the divine's higher perspective. Your feelings for an inner peace, just like the feminine. Go watch that feminine video because it's going to resonate for you too, okay? Wow, you guys are like literally in sync. Yeah, you're in solitude right now, masculine. You and your feminines are in solitude, okay? It says once you embrace the inner divine and your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. And then it's time to get to work, masculine, okay? Once this phase of the union phase is complete, right? You're happy with whatever the divine puts in front of you, wherever divine takes you, everything is God's. You can be used. I'm now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who need me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. This is beautiful, masculine. This is so freaking beautiful. I'm proud of you, masculine. I love you, masculine. And I'm proud of you for even awakening, right? Like masculine. It would have been so much easier, right? To stay asleep, not to even start this process, to just stay asleep and fit into the world and accept whatever role the world wants to assign to you. But you were called to wake up in this life. You were called to come into divine union, to be of service to the divine in this lifetime, to the divine feminine as the protectors in this lifetime. That's your work, okay? And so it's not an easy task it's not easy coming into this alignment. It doesn't feel good. Everything we believe, everything we know, everything we thought we knew is shook up. Everything that every part of your ego has to go through an ego death, right? Everything that is not of the divine, that is not flowing in the divine energy will be purged. And that shit hurts. And it makes you feel like you're crazy sometimes. It makes you feel like something's wrong with you because, you're not in this, you're in this world, but you're not of this world. And you start waking up to those things. And it can be scary. And you don't know what's going on sometimes. But you are beautiful, masculine, and it's part of the journey. The best way to move through it is through surrendering to the divine, accepting yourself. Not condemning yourself, not letting the devil use your mistakes against you to hold you into that karmic world. You're stepping outside of that. You're stepping into the divine world, the divine reality. But you first have to purge everything that has been of the old paradigm that you cannot take into the new paradigm. You have to first work through those things and have strength and trust in the divine to tell that shit it's a liar and it was never true in the first place. And that is not who you are or ever were or ever will be again. Whatever those fears, doubts, illusions, or unaligned beliefs that have held you back, right? Spirit's talking to you, baby, and I'm proud of you. I love you, man. I'll see you at those pearly gates to the 5D. Yeah, it's time to take conscious, considered action, conscious steps, and looking forward, masculine. Not looking back and blaming yourself, but moving towards your future. And what you know, God has given you clarity about what is your future. And taking considered action to look forward and being mindful. Having a peaceful presence and a quiet mind, masculine. Okay? Not always thinking the worst when it comes to your partnerships and your contracts and your commitments, right? Letting go of attachments so you can truly be in alignment with your higher self, your sacred intuition, right? You're not coming from a place of longing for your feminine and being desperate for your feminine and changing yourself for your feminine. You're perfectly whole, masculine. It's a realization of that already. Okay, it's a purging of the things that even, maybe your feminine's been asking you not to do this, or you feel like she's been judging you for that. But those things they're not judgment, masculine. They're things that you know within yourself that don't align with your divine self that God's already been asking you to purge, right? Those things were the attachments. Anyways, so it's about having a peaceful presence and taking your power back over your mind, masculine. Okay, a quiet mind. Remember, your mind is the devil's playground. You can give him power and feed into the negative thoughts, feed into the doubt, feed into the unworthiness of it all. Or you trust in the divine, right? You trust in your power of the divine within you, of the protection. You choose this path. You quiet your mind and you let things flow and be simple, and you look forward. You look forward with excitement. You take considered actions towards your future with forgiveness and peace in your heart and a quiet mind. Yes, talent guides. Masculine, you're going through some changes. Your guides are with you, taking you through some changes because you're meant to be a mentor and a teacher with the divine feminines. Feminine and masculines, you guys are both meant to be these spiritual teachers and mentors. So right now, right, you have been getting spiritual mentorship. Your spiritual teachers are teaching you, planting seeds in you, okay, so that you can go and plant those seeds into the physical creation of the world, right? So masculine, you're a teacher, you're a talented guide. Accept your role, and with this divine feminine. Yeah, accept your freedom. It's time to move on from the old paradigm, the old beliefs, the old condemnation, the old guilt, the old mistakes. It's time to let go of those things, to move on, right? You have clarity. Divine is giving you clarity here. It's time to move forward into your joy and your blessings and what you're intuitively being told, okay? There's a lot of hidden truths, and there's something that's unknown, right? But you can balance all of that out. Anything that you don't know the answer to, masculine, it's okay not to know all the answers. Life is very complex, okay? And we don't always have to be right, and we don't always have to know the answers. All we're asked to do is to be balanced in every moment, to be our most loving, highest self, with self-care, loving ourselves, and then that extends out to the ones we love, to be centered with the divine, okay, centered in gratitude, centered in our vision, our intuition, and being receptive to being your full self, right? Be receptive to all others and accept who you are, masculine, also, without judgment, without codependent energy or needing your feminine to be codependent on you. Okay, your feminines will not be codependent on you, masculine, and it might make you feel like you're not manly. Oh, she doesn't need me, or she does need you, just not in the role that you are trying to put yourself in when it's your own understanding. She needs you not in a codependent way, but in a divine way, as a protector, as a supporter, okay? It's like you support one another, you protect one another. It's not codependent energy, which is what you're used to when you're dealing with a lot of karmic energy. It's what she's used to when she's dealing with a lot of karmic energy. You guys could have been in this energy together at one point, and that's why the divine separated y'all, to get you out of codependent energy, because you're not supposed to be codependent on one another. Your dependency lies on the divine. Your reliance is in the divine. And that's for both of y'all should be the truth that you share. And when that reliance is only in the divine, you're no longer each other's idol in codependent energy. Okay? You can be used for the highest work. You're both tools of the divine. And you can support one another no matter what. Yeah, no matter what happens. You've got to release your ex, okay? The time has come to clear your energy of your exes. What else for masculine? Yeah, and move towards what you're attracted to, who you're attracted to. You have clarity, okay? You attract romantic love by enjoying your moment fully. So release these energies of these karmic exes, these codependent energies that you're used to moving in, and attract the energies that are going to smell the flowers with you, okay? Your divine feminine. Yeah, release the codependent energies. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, masculine. Okay, whatever your addictions may be that you're working through, that's what's affecting. That's why the divine timing's here. It's all going to be like it's depending on the feminine with her feelings. It's dependent on you with these addictive patterns. Okay, so Spirit's going to help you work through it. It's just a matter of time, they're telling me. All right, masculine. Let's talk about your goddess energy for the masculine. What does masculine got right now? Okay, the red goddess, Lalita. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light, masculine. Beautiful. And then you've got Fatima, the mother of Imams. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. Love is my lineage. Gratitude is my religion. Let that sink in. And then you've got Joan of Arc, the warrior of light. Here you are, protector. Your feminines and yourself are both in these energies of the Joan of Arc, the warriors of the light. I have a still-like faith in myself and the divine, because the divine is yourself, okay, is in yourself. The angels armor me with conviction. So follow your conviction no matter what, masculine. The Divine Mother, okay, unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. Maybe you're judging yourself in your Divine Feminine, masculine. That's not love, baby, okay? That's you in codependent energy trying to control what Divine's trying to show you. And then you've got the presence of the Divine Feminine. Here we go. Hello. Hi, Divine Masculine. We're here. We've been planting these seeds in you and in the world, and we've balanced our masculine energies out. Well, you're being asked to balance your own feminine energy out, okay, to help us water this garden. It says the presence of the Divine Feminine. At the center of everything, there is light. And I am that light. Divine Feminine is the light. And so are you, masculine, okay? But it's going to, in order to embrace the light within yourself, embrace the light of your Divine Feminine, you first have to let go of your codependent energies, your addictions, your addictive patterns of thought, and how things should be or shouldn't be. And you've got to remove yourself, from judgment. From judging yourself or judging another, and judging your feminine or judging the path you've been on. And it's going to come like down to surrendering your judgment to surrendering to the divine, right? It's like you are not here to judge yourself or another. You're here to walk and experience and express your soul into the world through creativity, through love, through embracing. Let's get a prayer. I'm being drawn to draw a prayer for the masculine right now. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. You've already accomplished everything you're working on now, right? You're going to be just fine, masculine. You are being praised in the spiritual realm. Okay, divine masculine. So is the feminine, I'm hearing. But well done, my servants, is what the Father's telling us. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. I love when I get this card, okay? It's like all this stuff we've been through, all the pain we've had to purge and awareness we've had to gain. It hasn't been for naught. It's been for a purpose, and that purpose is this: heal the sick that are therein, and say unto them, the kingdom of God is come near unto you. The kingdom of God is not just near unto you. The kingdom of God is within each and every one of us, you guys. It truly, truly is. Okay? And we are the healers, divine feminine, divine masculine. We're the healers of the kingdom, the seed planters of the kingdom. We're here to be the servants and to encourage each other and one another to accept the kingdom that's within all of us, right? To truly have heaven on earth as we're here on earth, to plant the seeds of the divine. In the Comforter, we're being led by the Holy Spirit, okay, as we do this work. And just know that. Trust that above any lie the devil tries to tell you to hold you into the old paradigm. Anything that is not of comfort, that is not of love, that is not of truth, that is not of expansiveness, of growing the kingdom, anything that is other than that is a lie. It says, the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things. All right, masculine, I hope this helped you. I love you. You're beautiful. Please like, share, subscribe, and God bless you guys. I'm proud of us. Spirit's proud of us. So keep up the good work, masculine. No matter where you're at with it right now, you're beautiful. And you've already accomplished with, wherever you're at with it now, God already knows that you are here to get this well done, thou good and faithful servant. Keep doing what you're doing, masculine. Keep gaining your clarity. Keep depending on the divine. Keep working through your feelings, okay? Keep believing in yourself, masculine. Please. Please, please, please. You are in this role of protector for the kingdom. You are a guardian for the kingdom, right? You are a guardian, baby. Don't let that devil tell you otherwise. That's why the devil's been attacking the masculine's worth for so long, because you are more than worthy. You are the protectors of the divine realm, masculine. That's why the devil tries to make you feel unworthy and hold you to obligation that is never yours to carry, to keep you distracted from seeing who you truly are spiritually. Tell that devil and his negative energy and thinking and all that to kick rocks. Pick up your sword, masculine. Cut those cords. Cut those addictions free. Baby, please. I love you. Bye, masculine.